Hey, Viola Rules here, and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. So, in the last episode, Monokuma told us that something happened to one of our classmates. We don't know who or what yet, but we've all split up to go search for what could have happened. Byakuya said that either something happened to somebody or Monokuma tricked somebody into whatever happened. Yeah, so I really don't know. Let's talk to Hina, see if she knows anything.
So,
I knocked on all the doors, but nobody answered. Did they all go to see what happened? Oh, then what about the second floor of the school? That's the one place that's new to all of us, so it seems like the natural place for... Okay, and that's all the hint that I need. We need to go to the second floor, I guess. They wouldn't have had her say that if that wasn't relevant. Plus, she does make a good point. It is new to all of us, and somebody might have discovered something that nobody else did. So I wonder where on the second floor. Because we have the pool area, the library, and then all the classrooms that are up there. I guess I'll do the pool area first since it's on the way to, since it's like right here. Yeah, it's closest to the stairs. Well, everything looks pretty normal here. And I can't enter the girls' room, right? The door to the girls' locker room. I have no way of unlocking it, so I couldn't go in if I wanted to. Okay, so let's go into the boys' room then. Huh? The door is open, but aren't these supposed to be locked? Huh?
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
Oh, okay. Thanks. That's nice of you. Investigation?
It's all clear now.
Just as I thought. Byakuya.
I see.
Judging from what he just said, there can be no doubt that a murder really has taken place. Come on! And the locker rooms. They're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Sure. Huh? Suspicious. It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. Why the girls' locker room? He was muttering as if talking only to himself. Without waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the girls' locker room door. And the door swung open without a sound. And since Monaco's preventing us to be here, we don't have to worry about the Gatling gun. In that moment, time seemed to freeze. Who is it? Chihiro. Whoa. What? I don't know how long it took for me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at. That is brutal looking. But as soon as I did, I got the feeling he screamed. Good God. A wild, almost primal scream escaped from my mouth. I don't know if I pronounced that word right. Oh, primeval, I guess. Whatever. So we have an investigation on our hands. Somebody's killed Chihiro. I mean, that's kind of cheap though. I mean, considering, you know, it was surged out of me like water from a spring gushing out of the ground. Byakuya, on the other hand.
Very strange.
Most unusual, don't you think? What is? He was totally calm, like he was watching this all unfold in front of a TV screen. So weird, Byakuya.
I see.
Look, Chihiro's corpse has been suspended somehow. And something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust? Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. What are you getting at? Unlike with Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity. It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? Did it for fun is highlighted. What? My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too confused to understand what he was trying to say. Before I could even begin to clear my head.
What the heck?
Hey, I heard screaming. Did something? Chihiro! What's happening?
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What the hell was that?
What?
Ah, that's right. You were unconscious during Sayaka's, so you don't know about it. What you just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. Okay. I imagine it's so the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. I guess that's fair. Proceed fairly? The body discovery announcement, then Chihiro really is...
Naturally.
dead. Yes. Before you start screaming your head off, go round everyone up. It seems another game has begun. Stop calling it a game. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. Taka bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time passed at all. No time at all passed. It's like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there gathered around Chihiro's body.
Damn.
I couldn't keep her safe. So there's another victim. Which means we are now in the same position once again.
What the?
What? It's a dream. This is a dream. It's all just a dream. In fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't have any memory of ever being alive. You don't have to go that far into denial. Shut up. Okay, so we can play now and search. Let's look at Chihiro's body first. For now, pay attention to the wall. Huh? I said it once already. There's a word written there. On the wall? Does that mean I can't click on anything until I do that? Are there more important things to worry about now than a dumbbell? Dumbbell has blood on it, but whatever. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
So...
I don't think this is any kind of dying message. Just too strange. But, you know, the thing about writing bloodlust in blood, doesn't it sound kind of familiar? But yeah, it does. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre or brutal method. At the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack! Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks are famous all across the country. So Genocide Jack is here? Why? What? That doesn't make any sense. Why for a killing game would a serial killer be involved? The ultimate murderous fiend creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
what is this?
Then this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. The real... Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
There's no way. But going so far to write bloodlust at the scene, I am surprised at their stupidity. Celeste does have a point. If you were the serial killer and you didn't want to get caught, even if it was your MO, wouldn't you skip it?
Well,
I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with the stupid murderer. What is it now? Toko! He was pointing towards the entrance to the girls' locker room. Huh? Oh, right. Toko doesn't handle the sight of blood very well. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. No, why? 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 And She fainted. That did not sound good. Toko. Hina rushed over to the class token and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. I just remembered what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood.
Oh,
Oh, so she is hemophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. Probably not, Celeste. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. I don't think it counts because fainting is not the same as sleeping. I don't think. I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like, on purpose. So since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count. Gotcha.
just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up. As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in she literally jumped up from where she was laying. Such a strange reaction, I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flat, she was just standing up, ignoring the physical contortions she had to go through. Her emotions were totally haphazard. Huh? What? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know. It happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? That's a new laugh.
What the heck?
Actually, have we ever heard Toko laugh before? She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, a top, inning, and bottom, a sea of truth, and a web of flies.
Well,
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No, everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right?
I see.
It's clear to me that everything is not defined. Your eyes are strangely vacant. It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being.
so,
I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? Huh? She totally ignored me. Yeah. Very well. You take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation. Mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, you surely realize that.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There's no question that your hero was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course!
Right as rain. But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works. Then it's happened again? Yes, Makoto, it's happened again. Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed a fellow classmate? Why? Doesn't that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? I sure did, chum. Chum?
It's the
Allow me to present the next Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later!
So please do your very tip-top best on this investigation.
no way.
Do we really gotta do another investigation? Examining the corpse of one of our friends? Having to suspect all our other friends?
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore. I hate it too. I've had enough. I'm getting out of here.
Hey!
Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. I don't really agree with that. You are very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon...
What?
What? Do you want to die?
Such
Fine,
ignorance.
then go off and die somewhere. Right now. Go ahead. You're a waste of space. Dang!
Damn
A
you!
dead body is an object?
Piece of shit!
Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into you.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. Yoko,
Because...
if we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right, that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
That's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up.
What?
Forget more victims and we must decide we're all dead.
Hey! Hey!
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. Okay.
Huh?
What? I don't remember any rule like that.
Actually...
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely school life would be all over, right? A new rule has been added to the regulations menu.
So then...
In that case, why not limit it to 1 person?
Hey!
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on this, on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. No! Guess one would totally murder that possibility.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial. I cannot say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then 1 more person's life could still be in danger. Which is
Interesting.
definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut up!
So,
Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off at her room. Nice! I'm gonna get dropped off!
there is nothing to
We
be
have
done.
no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation. Tautsuit. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro,
Is that okay?
then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. Investigate. First of all, I'd better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death estimated to be around 2 a.m. Oh wow. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. What do you mean, complaining about it? That was plenty of information. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Monokuma File 2 has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Do you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So, what did you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Really? Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Luck? What? Solve? No, I just...
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So you're inviting me to come with you? I'm doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But... we need to get moving. This is no time to be standing around. He's got a point. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. That's a little bit strange. But anyway, can I look at this now? There's a dumbbell on the floor and there's a bloodstain. There's a bloodstain on the dumbbell. My Kuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Locker room dumbbell has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Okay. There's also a stain on the carpet over here. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have been splattered with blood during the murder. We're not gonna log that though? Okay. The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. Interesting. So, do I need to log this too? Or bloodlust were in the wall. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust. Look at Chihiro. I could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but...
What?
But we're still not sure he did it? Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. You know something we don't you? Maybe we should talk to Kyoko. She took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going over every inch of the lifeless body. You're a very strange woman, you know, being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. She seems to be concentrating pretty hard, it's like she can't even hear us. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? Oh, I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about that stuff. Cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wondering what that might mean. Bando's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Should we talk to Sakura? I use the Sakura room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else and then carried here. She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still.
Well,
I still think she came here on her own, by choice. What makes you say that? Exactly, I wasn't even reading the dialogue, I was just asking that. She's been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, she apparently was killed around 2 in the morning. She really have been exercising that late?
perhaps.
Hina or myself are usually in the locking room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I could only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead she... Oh, wrong. Instead she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
However,
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she also would have come with someone else. It's a possibility, I think. Okay, Sakura's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Now I believe it's time for us to move on. Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but... Sorry, my phone keeps buzzing and everything.
Let's go.
If you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. I really like the music in this game. So, this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together. Okay, I figured it out.
Call for me?
You called for me? Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for 2 people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there were some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct! So then, That means only girls can go into the girls' locker room, and only boys can go into the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey, Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro's found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So in other
Such
words...
as, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right? Actually, yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. Thanks for the moral support, Byakuya. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to snip out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. What he heard? Yeah, you're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it. So,
Why you?
so sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together. Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest for yourself.
That's fine.
Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking your mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Card reader has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. All of that just for a clue. So we're here at the main hall. Why are we here? We came to the main hall. So what are we looking for here? Noted. Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? Yep. He's not gonna help us anymore. So... what is this thing? I don't remember this being here before. If it was, I just never saw it. There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. No, wait, there's 3 of them. But what are they doing here? 3. Hold on. I'm guessing that these are the e-handbooks of the people who have died so far. Which is Sayaka, Leon, and now Chihiro, and Junko. There should be 4 e-handbooks. There's only 3? So, you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. Oh, Chihiro's hasn't been put in there yet? Okay. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did... of course, we opened Sayaka's. You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to that loophole I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I see. Yeah, now I understand. Main Hall e-handbooks has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. One of them's broken? Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. So Leon's handbook is broken? And the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. 1,000 to be exact. Pummeled with baseballs. Yeah, we don't need to see this again. The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey!
No!
Hey! What? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do anything. Oh, but, even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does?
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret! I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
And Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
What? But you must be asking, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Broken e-handbook has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to figure out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite? What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly, I wouldn't want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Ah, then you truly believe Genocide Jack's the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely, I have no doubt Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. That Merced Fiend is Genocide Jack, right? There's nobody else it could be. Merced Fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. This is repeated use of dialogue. And what nickname did the internet give this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. Say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. So could one of us really be a demented psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Can we leave now? Oh my god, what?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Is there another reaction that I need to do? Okay, and I have a basis to believe that. I assure you, Genocide Jack is one of us. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear
Evidence
now.
that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence? Does something like that really? Hey you two. Big trouble. Need your help.
I don't have time to play
We're
with you.
busy. Leave us alone. But it's an emergency! Emergency! Come on, please, you gotta help me. What's up, Nina?
Please.
This is a serious emergency. Please, please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Hina?
I
But it's an emergency! An emergency? What happened?
Well...
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? Oh, what should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. Why? I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I didn't expect that. I thought for sure you'd just say no and that'd be the end of it. I thought so too, because I thought he didn't like being around Toko.
Yeah!
Okay, come on, hurry! Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
Looks like she headed to the dorms, to Toko's room, most likely. You're right. And Toko's room is where? Ah, I see. Still go inside? Some kind of emergency. I guess we have to talk to Hina. You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So, what's this emergency? Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, see how she was doing, but when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out, and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. Okay, now we can interact with our door. Might as well give it a shot. The door swung open, slowly and silently. Hi, Toko. An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Come on, Toko, tell us what's wrong.
Yeah, sure thing. But, could you open up, just for a second?
I don't think she wants
Won't
to.
allow it.
Want to allow what?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Huh? And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time when I rang a little while ago. Says a flashback. I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. Doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think that the serial killer, Genocide Jack, really murdered Chihiro? I mean, it looks like it. Is that why Toko's so scared?
But
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there someone who might be able to persuade her? I mean, Byakuya? Byakuya is pretty much the only person that she'll listen to. Oh, there you are. Hey, Byakuya. You think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. What? I was not expecting that. Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Byakuya has nothing to say. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. For a few moments.
what do you want?
Leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Ah! Bakula.
It's Byakuya.
I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack ever have control again. And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on. Hey Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Tina take care of her. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Not waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya! And I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. Byakuya is acting weird too. He just kept on walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. Is it the library? Because that's like his hangout spot. Yep, it's the library. The library? Come on, let's go in. Is the evidence that proves Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make me say it again. I'm guessing it's this room that he wouldn't let us into earlier. If I remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It all makes sense once you're inside. Ooh. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Wow, there's so many books and files. And so much dust, too. Wow.
So, in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Okay, Byakuya, let's get to the chase. What is it you wanted us to see? If you pay attention to your surroundings, I'm sure you'll discover that value for yourself. Of course, we have to figure it out for ourselves. What all can we click on? Huh? It's a desk lamp. Yeah, I was about to say, isn't that the one that he was using? Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
what?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. Ooh, monocoin. This can be clicked on. It's a wooden box. It's empty, but it looks like something was there. Although judging by the smudge in the dust, it looks like something was inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. Oh yeah, he used it for the desk lamp. As we just saw in the flashback. Shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking, I picked up one at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh?
That's right.
That's the report on the presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. Wow, Hotspeak Academy has something like that? It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. But who would know? There's no camera in here, is there? Without making a sound, I return the file to the shelf. Actually, that's a legitimate question. Actually, there is a camera. It's up there in the corner. So many files stuffed into the shelf. What is in all these things? Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. Wow. You mean like members of the Diet or something? What is the Diet? No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. The Illuminati? If you're ready to be disappeared for it, then take a look. There's some very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. Shelf behind Byakuya can be clicked on. There's a ton of thick files stuffed into the bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. The kind of thing any normal person would never want to look at. Be careful. And what do you mean? All those files are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh. So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? It's filled with information that nobody but you would know? Because you've read all this, I guess? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here. It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it as a lie. That is true. People do that a lot. Well, it's not that. It's just... It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but... I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? I suppose it goes to show just how much power Hotspeak truly wields. Or, perhaps... the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. I'm pretty sure that applies only to you. It's no use, I can't keep up with all this, it's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you possibly believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean, usually? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple. Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. Well, at least not your world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? Because you're human? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there's no doubt. Hold on a sec. You're saying you read all these documents and more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. Oh, wow. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So, in other words...
I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. You're just gonna tell us about this secret council that's supposed to be a secret? And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. Is that why you keep saying that you won't die because of this game? To become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interested me were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. Really? And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Sorry, my voice is a little bit hoarse. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that at every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. The second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust written in blood and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise. Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended. The only ones who knew about that particular fact are the members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about the aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So in other
the culprit
words...
isn't a copycat killer, it's the real Genocide Jack.
In other
That
words...
right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer, really is walking around among us?
Interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become a part of our little game. Now, don't you think it'd be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? Might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Oh, really? You're gonna stoop that low? Really? Byakuya, about that Genocide Jack case file. Could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Murderer cases of Genocide Jack top secret. Well, at least he didn't make us actually beg. I'm glad Makoto didn't actually do that. Byakuya handed me the file, and I flicked through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had been collected. Yikes. The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Ken Harada, 32. Toshihiro Kanda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kano Issei, 14. Takeshi Yoshida, 30. Komatsusana Taro, etc., 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 etc. There was no end to it. Now, one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. Yeah. At the scene of each murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page, and you'll find another interesting tidbit. Next page. What about the next page? Profiling results. All the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these stats, it can be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder. You guys don't know what that is? Basically, multiple personality disorder. That's
So,
the
in
old
other
name
words-
for dissociative identity disorder. The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality, like he just explained. A split personality, like the kind of thing you see on TV? No, because that's fake. So I'm part of a totally unbelievable story. And this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up until now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. Genocide Jack case file has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
Let's
so we're gonna
go.
eat that. Alright, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Wait! Byakuya! As usual, Byakuya turned and left without... As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time to play with
Come
you.
on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? That is kind of a reach, Makoto, if you did think that. Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye. Just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he'd asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack, he's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find that out, no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room, to check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. Okay, so yeah, I was gonna go do that anyway because there were a couple of things I saw that weren't registered as clues that I felt should have been registered as clues in the girls' locker room at least. Oh, hey Hifumi.
Da-da-da-da-da!
Ding ding ding! Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit. Huh?
I feel as if...
Another stat increase for me. Evidence? What did you find? I cannot reveal that just yet. You're gonna say something really stupid during the class trial, aren't you?
That's it.
But I
I'm sure of
guarantee
it.
that what I found was still the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Oh yeah, Miss Lunenberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile too. Okay, so Celeste. Really? What did she see?
Well,
She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right? No. Okay, so where's Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorm. She was there, but at the same time, not there. What's it gonna be? But anyway, before we go do that, I'm gonna go check the girls' room. By the way, I'm gonna do the whole investigation all in this video, and then do the class trial in the next one. So, yeah, a couple of things that I felt should have been registered. It's the bloodstained poster. The blood is the most noteworthy part, but the big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. Girls' locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. Well, we know what it is. The blood stain on the carpet, it could only have been caused by Chihiro's murder. Hey Kyoko, what'd you find? Hey Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation?
Indeed.
Generally speaking.
However,
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But
so then,
before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time. Thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing, and I want to determine its whereabouts.
goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success. With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. I guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing? That's definitely worth worrying about. Okay, so it's not that it wasn't put in with the other dead people's handbooks that it's gone missing. Okay. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. I better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. That doesn't look like rope to me. The rope was used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position. Huh? This rope has a plug? Exactly, like I said, that doesn't look like rope. So wait, then this isn't a rope at all. The more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was the blow to the head, which means that someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right, there's the issue of her being suspended and the fatal blow. At first I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. And seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. Yeah, like in all of these pictures, while they are suspended, notice what they're suspended with? What does this all mean? I think somebody's messing with us. Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time. Okay, so let's back out. Oh yeah, we said that we wanted to check the boys' locker room, so let's do that while we're here. Huh, this poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow, it doesn't quite seem to fit the boys' locker room. Oh, but wait, that reminds me. The poster in the other locker room is... That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. But the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to somebody who knows a little bit more about the locker rooms. 2 locker room posters has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Boys' locker room carpet. So we logged that, but not the blood stain on the other carpet? Whatever. Excuse me. So, must be more waiting for me to discover, huh? What do you mean? I got the dumbbell already. So, what? Oh, right. We have to ask somebody about the locker rooms, which would be Sakura. You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
I've used it nearly every single day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together. Okay, then let me ask you something. You think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid any attention to the posters. I see.
However...
But there is something that has been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee? In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room and it left a stain. A stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
Of course.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean, as if there was never a stain here to begin with? Okay, there we go. Finally we have the carpet locked. Because I knew there was no way that that could not be a clue. Can we finally leave and go talk to Celeste? Yes. There we go. So, they said Celeste was down by the warehouse. Which... I'm going to go on ahead and use the map to teleport. Just to make things a little bit faster. The warehouse is over in the dorm area. And I think the warehouse is where? Is over here. Okay. So this is the warehouse. Oh wow. Really is well stocked. Hey Celeste, you have something for us? Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. Okay. I'm about to say, oh, that's how Leon replaced his shirt, but the warehouse wasn't open yet when he was killed, so never mind. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. You did find something? Very well, I will tell you and only you.
Actually,
Last night I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What, really?
indeed.
This was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Okay. She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it appears she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would have happened. I don't know about that. You get what you deserve, I suppose. Rude. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. The strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying. Which means the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. So that's the count. Okay, I'm back. I just remembered that we were told to go check the library again because of the rope that Chihiro had been hung with. This dance lamp. Huh? The lamp won't turn on. I see it's not plugged in. The lamp cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. But last time I saw it, it was definitely on. It was definitely right here. Oh, that's right. Byakuya was using an extension cord. But there's no extension cord here now. I wonder if... There we go. Got it. Okay. And the last thing that I need Still more. What? Oh, right. I want to take another look at the Genocide Jack case. I forgot. I keep forgetting very obvious things. I know it was around here somewhere. Huh? It's gone. It's gone. Did someone take it out of the archive? The only one who would do something like that. I can't think of anyone but Byakuya. Why would Byakuya take the file? Interesting. Anyway, so I think the only person we need to go talk to now is Hina, who was down taking care of Toko last time we saw her. The reason why we need to talk to Hina is because she might know if the posters for sure were switched or not. And where exactly is okay, she's in the dining hall. Hey. Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing? Same as before. She won't come out and she just keeps mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. You left her? My head was all swimmy and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah.
But oh, don't worry, I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly isn't exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Now, speaking of which, what are you eating?
Huh?
A donut, of course. Donut. Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created, outer space and donuts. Really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well...
Yeah, she was a bit strange. Didn't really like hanging out with the other girls much. But it was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
Yeah, totally.
Yup, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Interesting. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? Oh, wait, maybe. Maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? It was mentioned before at the beginning of the game that she has a huge fan base. You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. Aoi's account. Yes. And that is the final piece of evidence we need for the investigation.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
Yep, let's go.
It's the moment you've all been waiting for! The class trial!
Yep.
You remember where to meet, right?
Yes.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Yep, see you soon, Monokuma. Begin the class trial, or it's about to begin. The red door is right through here. Yep. This leads to the trial. Ahem! So, is everyone ready to what? Am I blind, or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here. And Toko is... You really don't remember?
Come on.
Kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna
Okie
do?
dokie, I'll go ahead and drag her out here, kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. Just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him. Hi, Toko. I just told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. Terrible. You're just terrible.
Phew.
Phew. So now everyone's here, right? Okay, then hustle onto the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here. Okay, and we will do the class trial in the next episode. If you enjoyed this episode, give it a like. Also be sure to like my Facebook page and follow me on Twitter, as well as support my Patreon. All 3 links will be in the description below, and subscribe for more. And if you are subscribed or a new subscriber right now, be sure to hit that bell icon so you get notified of when I upload videos. This is Viola Rules, signing off. Talk to you later.